Well, hey guys, I'm here with Lindsay, and Lindsay is the owner of Tax Credit Collective. Lindsay's here in Flower Mound. Lindsay, thank you for being with me.
Absolutely. Glad to join you today, Zach.
Absolutely. So, before we jump in about what like everything that's going on right now, would you just share a little bit about you and your background and how you got started in your business?
Sure. My background is in the tax world, and I have a passion for helping small to mid-sized businesses increase their cash flow. So, I do that through helping them to capture and access lucrative tax credits that big companies capture on a day-to-day basis, but smaller guys just don't have the resources or the know-how to go after them. So, we help to make those available to them.
Wow, that's awesome. And how exactly like did you make this your niche? Like why was that important to you?
Sure. So I've always been about cash flow for small businesses, whether that was from the tax perspective, helping with financials, bookkeeping, whatever these industries have been in that I've been in the past. And as I dug more into the tax incentive world, I realized that these are major opportunities to provide large influxes of cash to businesses that are equally deserving to the big guys. And so at the end of the day, if I can make an introduction or if I can provide a service that brings money in the door, it's like I'm helping find money for someone.
Yeah.
And there's no more fun than going to someone and saying, hey, you're sitting on a six-figure tax credit. Can I help you capture that? It's like bringing somebody money. It's like Christmas every day. It's awesome.
That is so awesome. So tell for those of us who are maybe business owners and tax is like this big umbrella term. How
Sure.
are you like unique, like specific? Who would be an ideal client for you? That sort of thing.
Sure. So I want to let you in on a little secret. There are about $100 billion in tax credits that the US government doles out to businesses every single year.
Wow.
The majority of those go to Fortune 500 companies. They have the know how, the infrastructure, the resources to go after those tax credits. On the flip side, only 17% of eligible small to mid-sized businesses. These are businesses doing the same stuff and things as the Fortune 500s, but only 17% of small businesses capture these same tax credits.
They're just not aware that they
They're
exist.
not aware. Do they do anything differently? Not generally speaking, right? They're different in size, but the stuff and things that they do is still the same.
Wow.
So that means that a small business is potentially missing out on very lucrative tax credits. So many of the businesses that I focus on have technical people on the payroll. The first thing I look for is a TED, not a Ted Danson or a Ted Nugent, a TEDD, a technical person, an engineer, a designer, or a developer, like a software developer. If
Got it.
I can identify that they have technical people on the payroll, it may be a good conversation. From an industry perspective, we help a lot of companies that are doing software development. You know, everybody and their brother has an app, right? This is the world of the app.
Absolutely.
Software development, engineering, architecture, manufacturing, agriculture, oil and gas, and construction. Those
Wow.
are the main industry verticals where we help find big tax credits.
Well, I think just knowing the people that are going to be watching this, there's probably going to be a lot of people that could use your help or enlist your services.
Sure.
So, would you just tell us, in light of the crisis and everything that's going on right now, like how is that impacting your business? How are you still operating right now? Those sorts of
Sure.
things.
Sure. So we're operating 100% remotely. My
Okay.
business partner is in Dallas. He is a tax attorney with over 12 years of experience in this niche after helping companies capture hundreds of millions of dollars in tax credits. So he's in Dallas. He's on lockdown as well. I'm here in Flower Mound. We're working remotely. That's working just fine. We're finding that many of our clients are also on shutdown right now. So, whereas they may normally be a little bit too busy to even think about something like this, now's a good time. They've got employees that are working from home. They may have extra time on their hands. If we need to gather documentation or have interviews with people via Zoom or Google Hangouts, this is a great time for that. So additionally, businesses need every bit of cash that they can possibly get right now. And this is another way that we can help them get this cash into their hands.
Well, I love that. And I mean, the whole goal of this group from the get go has been to support local small businesses. And in some ways, you're a small business that helps small businesses. Like that's your job. So, uh,
Absolutely.
for those of you who are watching, like I would totally encourage you to reach out to Lindsay and see if maybe it would be a good fit for her to help you capture some extra cash flow right now while everybody's hurting. And maybe that'll help float the ships right now, and get us through this time. Lindsay, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you right now?
Sure. Our website is taxcreditcollective.com.
Okay.
Check that out. There's some good information there about what services we provide, the industries we work with, and how we can help. If you've got questions, you can email me, Lindsay, Lindsay, at taxcreditcollective.com as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being with me. And just want to make a quick note to those of you who are watching. Lindsay's husband, Zach, is an ICU nurse, and
Right.
he's on the front lines right now. So, would you just be saying a prayer for Lindsay and for their whole family right now? That would be much
Absolutely.
appreciated as well.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, Lindsay, thank you for being with me, and grateful for you, grateful for your business, and for being with me today.
Enjoyed it, Zach. Appreciate the time.
All right. Thanks a lot.